Hey everyone, buckle up because today we're diving into something super exciting: rare photos of Jenny McCarthy like you've never seen before, paired with an untold story that's going to blow your mind. You know Jenny, the bubbly blonde, who took the 90s by storm, from MTV to Hollywood, with a personality that's impossible to forget. But behind the spotlight, there's so much more to her journey that most people don't know about. Stick with me until the end of this video because I'm going to share a surprising twist about her life that ties everything together. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Let's start with a trip down memory lane. Picture this. It's 1993, and a young Jenny McCarthy, just 20 years old, is about to make a bold move that changes everything. She's a Chicago girl, raised in a tight-knit working-class Catholic family with German, Irish, and Polish roots. Growing up in the West Elston neighborhood, Jenny was one of 4 sisters, surrounded by love but also the hustle of everyday life. Her mom, Linda, was a housewife and courtroom custodian, while her dad, Dan, worked as a steel mill foreman. Jenny was no stranger to hard work, playing softball and cheering at high school, but she had bigger dreams. And that's where our first rare photo comes in. Imagine a teenage Jenny, rocking a cheerleader uniform with sky-high 80s hair, all curls and aquanet. This isn't the polished star we know today. It's a raw, real glimpse of a girl with ambition, ready to take on the world. This photo, snapped during her high school days in Illinois, shows her infectious smile, the one that would soon light up screens everywhere now. Let's talk about the moment that launched her into the spotlight. In 1993, Jenny took a chance and submitted photos to Playboy magazine. She wasn't just another model, she became their Playmate of the Year, gracing the cover and turning heads with her charm and humor. One rare photo from this time shows her in a leopard skin bunny suit, posing at Elvis Presley's Graceland mansion for a 2005 issue. It's glamorous, bold, and totally Jenny. But here's the thing, posing for Playboy wasn't just about fame for her. It was a way to break free from her small-town life and make a name for herself. Behind the scenes, though, it wasn't all glitz. Jenny once shared how awkward those shoots could be, getting into uncomfortable poses while lights were adjusted. Yet, she powered through, showing the grit that would define her career. From Playboy, Jenny's star kept rising. She landed a gig as co-host on MTV's Singled Out from 1995 to 1997, where her quick wit and fearless energy made her a fan favorite. We've got a rare behind-the-scenes shot from the set, where Jenny's laughing with the crew, her blonde hair glowing under the studio lights. This was the 90s at its peak: bright colors, big hair, and Jenny stealing the show. But what makes this photo special is the story behind it. Jenny was still figuring out who she was, navigating her 20s in front of millions. She said that back then, she didn't even know what hairstyle suited her or what she believed in. This candid moment captures a young woman finding her voice in a whirlwind of fame. Next up, Jenny took on Hollywood, starring in her own sitcom, Jenny, from 1997 to 1998. The show had her playing a small-town girl chasing dreams in LA, not too far from her real-life story. One rare photo from the set shows her with co-star Heather Page Kent, both in quirky 90s outfits, laughing between takes. The sitcom was a bold move, but it wasn't a huge hit. Still, it showed Jenny's willingness to take risks. She wasn't afraid to be goofy or make mistakes, and that's what made people root for her. This photo was a reminder of her early hustle, trying to prove she was more than just a pretty face from MTV. Jenny's film career took off too, with roles in movies like Basketball, Scream 3, and Dirty Love. One rare gem we found is a still from Dirty Love in 2005, where Jenny's character is in a hilarious, chaotic moment, her blonde hair a mess and her expression pure comedy. This role was personal for her. She co-wrote the script and poured her heart into it. The movie didn't win Oscars, but it showed Jenny's fearless humor and her ability to laugh at herself. Off-screen, she was also navigating life as a single mom to her son Evan, born in 2002. Balancing Hollywood and motherhood wasn't easy, but Jenny's always been open about how Evan became her biggest motivation. Let's fast forward to 2013, when Jenny joined The View as a co-host. A rare photo from this time shows her on set, all polished and professional, but with that same playful spark in her eyes. This was a new chapter for her, sharing her opinions on everything from parenting to pop culture. But it wasn't without controversy. Jenny's vocal stance on vaccines and autism, tied to her experiences with Evan, stirred up debates. Some criticized her, but others admired her for speaking out as a mom. This photo captures a moment when Jenny was stepping into her own, unafraid to share her perspective, even when it wasn't popular now. Here's a rare photo that's pure gold. Jenny and her husband, Donnie Wahlberg, at their 2014 wedding. She's in a stunning white dress, and they're both beaming, surrounded by family. Their love story is straight out of a rom-com. They met when Donnie appeared on her talk show in 2013, and sparks flew. Jenny said she gave him her number, something she'd never done before, because she just knew he was special. They married in 2014, with Evan walking her down the aisle. This photo isn't just about a celebrity wedding. It's about Jenny finding her happily ever after years of ups and downs, including a divorce and a high-profile relationship with Jim Carrey. So, why should you care about these rare photos? Because they tell the story of a woman who's more than a celebrity. She's a fighter, a mom, and a dreamer who turned her small-town roots into a big-time legacy. Each photo is a snapshot of her evolution, from a cheerleader with big hair to a Hollywood star with an even bigger heart. I hope you've loved this deep dive into Jenny McCarthy's untold story. Make sure to watch until the end for a bonus clip of Jenny's funniest moments on The Masked Singer. It's too good to miss. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which part of Jenny's story surprised you the most. Thanks for watching.